Terry Klopfenstein. I'm a professor in the animal science department at the University of Nebraska. Let's say an animal at harvest is about 1,300 pounds, okay? And especially with a yearling that we've used quite a bit of forage, about 80% of the feed that went into producing that 1,300 pound animal was forage, not grain or other byproducts, okay? So now you put that back, how much feed it actually took to produce a 1,300 pound animal was about 2,600 pounds of concentrate feed. So if you put or take the forage, if you will, out of that, just the amount of concentrate feed it takes to produce finished animals, it's only about a 2-to-1 ratio instead of the 6 or 7-to-1 ratio that we think about. That's only when they're in the feedlot. But we're producing this 1,300 pound animal. But you know, we're a little bit limited. The grass grows, the quality goes down with time. As I said before, we got about 2 months of good quality grass, and then it gets mature and the quality goes down. Calves just won't gain as well. So ways to, either with a combination of warm and cool season grass, but some way to extend the time that we got good quality grass. That's nice if we could do it. Another is to just extend the time that you're on grass, even if the quality isn't great. Now the gains may go down, but you can still get more weight on it. Additives like the ionophores, Rumensin and Bovatec are quite useful for increasing gain. And of course implants are very effective and very economical. And the last way is, okay, if we can't get enough out of the forage, you supplement it. And that brings in the byproducts from the ethanol industry because they really work great in a forage situation. I know our feedlots feed up most of it, but they really work well in a forage situation. Either distillers grains or a gluten feed out of the wet milling industry, one of those, because they're great sources of protein. They're great energy sources because they don't have starch in it. We fed corn because it was cheap for years, and we supplement corn out on pasture, but the starch would have a bit of a negative effect on fiber digestion. Well, the byproducts don't have that. In some cases, the protein is very useful. As I indicated in the talk, even when you overfeed protein, why they excrete that nitrogen and fertilizes the grass and the grass. Now, what we've got to do is convince these cattle to urinate a little bit more widely than just in one spot. But we're working on that, okay? That's high-tech stuff. And so those 4 things are ways that one can increase gains on forage.